Hello, everybody. This is Stunfisk and Jill, and I am Jackson. We got Christian and two epic memers, Patty and Austin. Not epic.
I
Today,
was trying the hardest to not make
Where is
it.
it?
today we'll be reviewing the Santa Claus 2.
Weird.
Oh,
You guys are so
God.
weird.
Uh,
Oh crap!
uh,
No.
I think we're first gonna start about the story. Patty, what's your
Can you
opinion
guys
on the
stop?
story?
Oh, the story. So, the story is like all right. Like, I think it has a few plot holes. Like, so it's like he has to get a Mrs. Claus. Well, what happened to the other Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus? Have you
Bernard
thought?
killed her.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He might have not been. He might have not been Santa Claus for
That long of a time.
8 years. The Claus
Maybe.
came into play.
Oh yes, 8 years later, the Claus finally comes into play.
Yet no one tells him about the clause. Tragic.
Yeah.
Stupid
Oh,
Curtis.
Yeah, he
Curtis.
forgot about the single most important role in all of Christmas. Also, why didn't we see Curtis in the last movie if he's 900 years old?
Well, because the child actor wasn't alive.
For like 5 minutes in the last movie.
Okay, he was the assistant to Bernard. Why wouldn't he
That's
still be
true.
there?
Patty has a point.
Saw
Because
Bernard.
oh my god.
You saw
Because they were
random elves. Why wouldn't you see
What does
Curtis?
this have to do with the story? Can we talk about this when we get to characters?
Because Curtis is part of the story.
Yeah, Christian, I don't know what
Like,
he's making some good points. But that
Curtis is part
machine,
of the story.
that was a great part of the story. Especially what came out of Curtis's machine. Oh yeah.
Hey, Patty loved the part where they showed his plastic butt. That was Patty's favorite part of the movie.
I mean, he was packing.
Hey, Patty, was it as good as Kyle Lowry?
Oh no.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
Yeah,
I do not know. It's a tough question.
What about Hayden Hurst?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's did Austin like the love story that happened?
Nah, I was cringing so hard. I was cringing.
That was better than what was happening in the North Pole.
I agree with that one. Yes, that was a lot better.
All I'm saying is, if that movie wasn't funny, like purely because of how stupid the plastic like toy Santa was, I would have stopped watching the movie halfway through.
I did not like plastic toys.
He was retarded, but it was low key funny.
Because it's Tim Allen playing Tim Allen, but not Tim Allen. And he could yell at all the children he wanted to. He must have had so much fun. Okay.
True.
I definitely do feel like the love story stuff was better than the actual North Pole
I
stuff.
agree.
Oh, can we also talk about how the woman looks 10 times different? The Charlie's mom in this movie compared to the last movie.
Did they recast
That's what?
her? Or did she?
No, it's the same actor. It's just getting older.
That's the same actor? You're kidding.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. It's the same actor. It's just
wait. Did they recasted Charlie, right?
No,
unless they just waited 8 years.
No, they waited 8 years.
It was like just 8 years difference.
He sounded. Did you not? The first scene of the movie sounded the exact same.
He sounded exactly the same. That's what I was asking. Sounded very similar.
Because what? This movie's probably in 1992. He was probably like 8 or 10.
And this movie was made in 2002. Santa Claus 2.
So that's like, so he's probably like 18, even though he sounded the exact same.
And he looked like he's 15.
He was probably like 15.
We'll get the character. We'll get to the characters later, but
I felt like the story wasn't too But there were plot holes, but like it kind of made sense.
What about like the Christmas
I
10
can't
Christmas
get that.
magic things?
What
That
do you
was stupid.
judge that off of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then everything was happening at the faculty staff. That was
Yeah,
probably
like
the best
I
scene in
was
the
that,
movie.
and then it just went down like 3 notches. But then the one time the girl comes up to him, it goes down a notch. Like it goes down.
Because he knew her
No,
name.
no. It made sense. The
Yeah.
more like
That's
The
wider
a
more
pretty-
straining the
grab
task.
bag stuff. That
No,
did
no,
a
yeah.
bunch of
But the little girl made it go from 10 to 9. Him
Yeah.
getting like 40
Yeah.
presents and knowing everyone's name and mistletoe and a horse and a carriage is only like 5 total. Like
It was
that makes no
actually
sense.
like it was actually
No,
like
it was like 7
or
at that
8.
point.
Yeah,
Ew.
it was pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah, you just named every.
Still, that makes no sense.
Well,
You just named a
him
bunch.
riding on that. What was the training elf? Training reindeer. I mean, his name.
Oh god.
He rode him all the way to the. He rode him all the way back.
Also, why
somehow.
did? Okay, dude, let's think about this. They both in Santa Claus 1 and Santa Claus 2. They had 2 different ways of going out of the North Pole.
True.
One way was you went on top of like the hideout and they flew out. The other one was where they just tried to race against time, which seems a lot worse strategy.
Yeah. I like the ElfCon.
Elfcon 1.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
the one where the
Curtis
plane
is-
was flying over and they had to like
That's
set-
how you start a movie.
It really is. That was a great starting to a movie.
Yeah, that
Now,
was like, oh yeah,
the only reason it was good is because Bernard ripped Curtis. Only reason.
Also,
Only
why do they
sad-
run so slow in these movies?
Because Bernard's like exaggerated.
But he's limping like the whole time.
Well, he has
I don't know
a
if
sore
that's just
foot.
the actor. Or...
No, I think we need to talk about the fact that the toys come apart so easily.
Oh
Yet,
my god!
like
They're
at the end of the
toys.
movie, like the
Yeah.
big,
Are
like
plastic.
the big yeah. But then all the elves originally get captured by them and stuff. Like that makes no sense.
They throw snowballs at them. What is that gonna do?
Yeah. Also, yeah.
Then they all attack them, but instead of like
No, because it was
tackling
like
them, they weave in and out of them. It's like, what?
Yeah,
Why are you
I remember-
scared of
Yeah,
them?
Bernard-
no,
Yeah.
literally Bernard
But
just
the-
runs through the middle.
No, but the thing is that it was like they had to make it a kids movie again because they thought that it was so much not a kids movie because it was communist Santa and a love story. And they're like, oh wait, this is a kids movie. Let me put this there at the.
Oh, and then there was this one scene where the kids just went, where there were like 3 elves and they were just standing by a pole and they just started kicking the toys. It did nothing, but
Yeah.
the movie acted like it was an essential point.
Of the Amazing Man.
No, I think the
They,
most
Greatest line in that movie was when the 2 Santas were on the sleigh about to crash into the North Pole, and the toy Santa's like, "Oh well, the tower will break or fall."
no. The one was like the best line was like when the toy Santa called him like was like, "Are you? I guess you're some sort of action hero." When he
Oh,
jumped out
yeah.
the grunt reindeer. That was a top quality, like top tier line.
Speaking of the North Pole, they just retconned the first movie. You know, they just like were like, this first Santa North Pole didn't exist. Here's a much better one.
Yeah, they had a very
They kinda changed
small
the-
North Pole, and then they just completely renovated it in 8 years.
Yeah.
I mean, which is good.
I mean that's like doable. Like they could have actually renovated it.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Without anyone knowing.
No
All right,
one knew.
let's go to characters.
Gotta start at Santa
There's a
Claus.
lot of them in this movie. Who do we want to start out with?
Santa.
Plastic
Which
Santa.
Santa?
Plastic
No.
Santa.
Plastic Santa will be next.
Plastic Santa is great.
Plastic
He's
Santa
there.
is a communist.
He's there.
I
He's
like.
in the movie.
One word to describe him, I would say communist.
I liked the Molinator.
Oh.
hey,
Oh
hey,
no!
let's start on Santa.
The
Christian, what's
Molinator.
it? Hey, no, we'll get to the
The
Molinator.
Molinator.
Christian, what's your opinion on Tim Allen's Santa Claus?
Tim Allen
Which one?
Santa Claus?
Yeah, just
Both of them are amazing in the movie.
well,
Plastics one,
Bro,
the
low-key,
plastic Santa Claus is there.
when he talks like Plastic Santa, he sounds exactly like Buzz Lightyear, except he's mad. So like, look, like every time I heard him talk, it just made me feel weird inside. You know?
what?
Weird
What?
inside. I think that's something else, Austin.
Nah, Petty. It wasn't that. It wasn't where I want to sit on his lap type of weird. But like,
No one
Okay,
brought
well
that up.
I want to
Look
move
yourself
on
into
to
a
the
hole.
Molinator.
like Petty. I know you want to do this, but like, no, I don't.
Oh no.
Alright, let's move on to the Molinator.
Okay, the
whatever.
Molinator.
The Molinator
That
is
guy,
great.
he was legitness.
I don't know how he carried them to the North Pole. Couldn't, and then he went back, and then he carried them, the other people back.
Oh yeah, when I saw that, I was like, what?
The
There must have
biggest
been a
plot hole.
time jump. There must have been a time jump between when he originally
They get
delivered Tim
captured.
Allen, yeah, and then getting captured.
Yeah.
Has to be some sort
The
of time
biggest
jump.
plot hole is
Here's-
how Lucy got her tooth and her money. Like, did she like? When did the Tooth Fairy give her money? Because Tim Allen took the Tooth Fairy before he could give Lucy. Her
Not if
money.
not
Like off
Well-
screen, I mean.
well yeah, you know how they had to
In
get all the
Lucy's room,
lights to
fun
hook
fact.
up.
In Lucy,
Oh yeah, I guess.
there was a Kim Possible poster.
Let's talk
What?
about Lucy, that
And then
character.
there was another. I forgot what it was. There was another reference to Disney, and I was like, "What is with all this Disney promotion?"
But Lucy was a character in the movie.
She
Mhm.
was not Charlie, or maybe
She
she
was
was
not
Charlie, or maybe she was. What the heck?
Austin has gone off. Oh,
Lucy was there.
Yeah, she
I
was
think it was
there.
fine.
She was
there.
like, "What if we have like Charlie again, but like not Charlie? Because maybe someone like Charlie in the first movie, and they're like, oh, we need another Charlie type character. So
Except
there
worse.
she is.
Also, let's talk about the fact that they all believe in Santa Claus, and the one time that they don't get a present, they're like, Santa Claus isn't real.
Well, that's how it always is.
That's how it
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't know
works.
what to tell you.
That is so stupid logic.
Well, they had to keep it consistent, okay? They had to keep it consistent.
No, they
I think it
didn't. I feel like it's worse because they kept it consistent.
Okay. Let's talk about Charlie. Yeah.
I
He's,
think we should
also
talk
there.
about- I think we should talk about Charlie's
No,
emotional trauma. We should talk about it.
Yeah.
no.
We gotta be psychologists just like
Okay.
his stepdad.
Neil.
I have multiple theories about his behavior.
Okay. About Charlie, at the beginning of the movie, I hated him so much, especially the first time he talked, because he sounded exactly the same. I hated him, but then when he had the entire emotional scene, I was like, Oh
I
my God,
hated him even more.
No, I actually
That
liked
was the
no.
worst scene of the movie.
No. I actually liked him at that point, and I liked it for the rest of the movie. And I'm like, wait a second. I hated him the
No,
first
the
movie,
thing
but
was,
now
he
he's
was
actually
trying
a
to be
decent
like,
character.
he was trying to be kind of like a I don't know.
Hayden Christensen, episode 2.
Yes, exactly. Good. That's a great way to say it. He was trying to be a Hayden Christensen episode 2, but he was
Hopefully-
just bad. He
hopefully-
was too nice to do it.
Hopefully, Eli's not watching this.
All right, next. What other
Neil
characters do we
Neil
have?
had a great
Line.
rise from the last
Great.
Neil was the best character in the movie.
the toaster
I'm sorry.
toaster scene, amazing. Top cinema. We thought of the toaster idea.
When he put
Absolutely.
on the sweat jacket, he acted so like
You look so hot.
I think we have to talk about how
Look
bad
hot.
Neil's fashion is.
Dude,
Oh,
you
it's
look
amazing.
They
so
brought
hot.
back
Yeah.
the fashion joke. Yeah, it was great.
The
Tim
fashion
Allen
sense
was
is
so hot. Dude, Tim Allen was so hot.
Sick. Oh my God.
Patty-
Mary.
Patty probably saw the one girl that Charlie had a crush on, and that's why he hated Charlie, because he liked her.
No. Okay, next up.
No. No.
Bernard. What is everyone's opinion on Bernard in this movie?
He was good in the beginning. Then he felt like he got cringy very fast.
Who?
Bernard.
What, when he got attacked by the soldier, he was like, "Oh,
Oh my God! Just push them. They break so easily.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I really like how over the top he is. Like, it's very refreshing.
I think-
and
No, I like Bernard as a character. It's just the whole toy soldier things pissed me off.
The writing was just not good.
At the end when you see them break into all their pieces by getting hit once, it's
Amazing.
annoying to see them all get oh, I'm gonna have my arms like this and you're gonna come with me, and do nothing.
The writing was just so bad in this movie that
I don't.
This is
think
why we
it's
can't
good.
wait till we watch Jack Frost one.
Oh.
No.
the best villain.
No.
Okay. Well, leave this for another time. Curtis. We
I
gotta
agree
talk
with
about Curtis. We need
Curtis,
to talk about Curtis.
he is the Cat in the Hat guy.
He is.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is that Curtis guy, probably the most annoying character in the movie.
Well, that's kind of his entire character.
I mean,
And I re-
that's-
I
guess.
really liked him at the beginning when he well, I mean, some people probably hate it because he just shows up and he's knows everything. But I really liked it, especially when he was yelling at Santa to read the clause. That was hilarious.
No, I really wanted to hear Curtis be sorry and start repenting. Oh my goodness, it's all my fault. I really wanted that scene. That scene never came.
That's what makes him great.
Yeah, Curtis was
No,
pretty good.
that's what makes
I
it
like
annoying.
Curtis.
No,
It's
but
that
no,
he never
Curtis
said.
was good.
No,
Never
but he
Great.
switched his opinion. Like when he was reading the naughty list, he was like, "Oh, what have I done?" He did at the moment. No, he had the moment when he was tied up with Tim Allen. He had the moment. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
He
didn't
was a
really
great
say it's
character.
all my fault. He didn't really He was just kind of yeah, I did
I'm
this.
pretty
but-
sure he said
Well,
that.
Yeah.
no,
He
well,
said
no, that's
it's
only
all
because-
my fault.
That's only because the Tooth Fairy came in 30 seconds in the conversation.
Molinator,
It's like,
actually.
No, the Molinator.
Yeah, the
oh,
Molinator.
oh.
You're not Santa Claus? Or was that the last meeting?
Next character is Mrs. Claus.
Her. She was all right. She had a good.
Fine, yeah.
She's a principal. Enough said.
Her character design wasn't that bad.
principal.
Yeah.
Had a good arc. Had a good.
No,
But
he's
she's
talking
a
about like how she hates Charlie and hates
She's a principal.
Christmas.
Yeah, and then the character arc. It
Yeah,
wasn't bad.
that's
All we have to
character.
say she's a
I
principal.
feel like that was good part of the movie. That it was good
Yes.
character arc.
But she's a principal.
That doesn't
But-
matter.
Move on.
That.
No, why would we
So
talk
Austin just
But that's
doesn't
like
like
the main
school.
plot of
Yeah,
the movie.
Austin just doesn't like school.
Now, to be honest, if this wasn't a rated G kids movie, they should have just completely taken out the Santa Claus part and just or the toy Santa Claus part, and then just only did the romantic
Just make it a rom
stuff.
com.
Yeah, the movie I think would have been much better if only that happened.
I agree.
Justin wanted to see a sex scene. That is what we have learned today.
What? What?
Clearly,
Oh my
he
god!
wanted a rom-com in order to see a sex
No, no.
Yep, I
no.
think that's what we
You'll-
heard.
I think you'll get that in the next movie. Okay.
Wait.
That's why
Jackson's
Jackson
not wrong.
enjoys
That's
the
all.
third
No.
movie. I
No.
figured it
Like-
out.
All right.
Wait, there's another
Uh,
character. It's the council of the
yeah.
council of whatever.
Father
it's called.
Time, the Sandman,
Sandman.
Father
Father Time
Mother
was
Nature.
casted amazingly.
Father
Yeah, what
Time was. He was in the first movie. He was the boss.
No, he went from the boss to Father Time. Went from a boss to a boss of a big toy company to
Killed Father
legitimate
Time.
time.
Became the new Father Time.
Yeah,
I hate the Easter Bunny.
I don't
So
think.
much.
Wait, Father Time.
I do also. I second that.
What do you mean? It's just a big furry.
The real question is, how would Father Time die?
He doesn't.
He has a
Father Time
giant
doesn't
beard.
die.
He's like
No,
Odin.
but then how would they
He's
get
on
a new Father Time?
He's on a.
You
He's on.
don't.
He's on a.
Then how is the guy a boss of the
No,
company?
no. He's on the rooftop and then he falls off, and then he falls. So, and then
Ah.
goes away.
But why would he be on
Also,
the top of a roof?
Are you not caught up on your Santa Claus lore? Like,
Yeah.
come on, Austin.
Yeah, are you dumb?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Also, you know the last
No,
Santa
but I
Claus
actually have a
was
question, Christian.
was like very bad.
Christian,
mean?
I have a real question.
Oh,
Well,
Why would he be on
Austin,
top
What are
of
you
the roof?
suggesting?
Why wouldn't he be on top of the roof?
85%
Why wouldn't
approval
But why
rating.
would he?
Holy.
he?
It was 86. I remember.
80. Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah. What are you
We're talking-
talking?
We're talking about the jump of happiness that came under the Tim Allen administration. Unlike my administration, you know.
Okay, next topic.
Next topic.
World building. They definitely did this a lot better than the first movie. They actually
Yes.
built the North Pole and they built up.
If they had this
Where
intro
they've
the first
lived.
time, I think it would have actually been good. The second time, it was bad.
Wait, can we
Oh,
talk
also,
about-
wait. I want to talk about something where no one wants to bring up the fact that like no one knows of a Santa Claus that like kidnapped a child. Like like why was that never brought up in this movie?
It's
Scott
8
Calvin
years.
went okay.
That
That was probably a famous incident.
Wait, what
The
happened?
famous Santa Claus Scott Calvin
Petty,
kidnapped.
that was 8
That's got the. Do you know how small that town is?
True.
In 8 years, that was probably the most exciting thing. How would no one
Well,
bring
I
that
mean,
up?
they all figured out the fact that he was
What
actually.
did you want, Patty? Just
So I
so
think that's
walking in the school. Hey, remember that one time 8 years ago? Santa kidnapped someone?
Yeah,
No,
I
no, no.
want the
But like, I feel
police
like a bunch
to
of
recognize him.
people would know that he was Santa because like they saw the scene, right?
Yeah. Well, also,
So then
I
why
wanted
was it so unknown that he was Santa?
Yeah.
Claus?
Like also, the principal saying, you've never been to jail, right? And he's clearly been to jail. Like, how would they not know that? It was the big
Yeah,
Santa
also-
Claus incident.
Well, no, but
of
like
92.
not even
Like-
that to help your point Charlie's like, I've been keeping the secret for years. It's like, did
Yeah.
I not see Santa Claus go through your house? Or
Yeah, like how
then I
did
get
his
the name of-
neighbors saw Santa Claus,
They knew
saw
his
him
name.
with
Yeah.
Charlie come out of his house.
They're all dead, okay? Let's
They all
In
moved.
8 years, everyone died. Okay, they killed them all.
All right. Next.
Oh
team,
no,
next.
I have the real lore. Jack
Oh.
Frost killed all of them.
Okay,
All right,
no,
next
no.
topic. Next topic is
Next,
theme. Theme is basically don't judge a book by its cover. You don't want to judge a book by the plastic toys cover because it ended up being
yes.
like very bad, and then like you don't want to judge Scott Calvin even though like
The real question is,
yeah.
do you like what about Santa Claus at the end of the movie? The fake Santa Claus at the end of the movie. Would you rather have the Santa Claus that actually knows what he's doing, or the other robotic ones? Would you rather
Well-
have the other ones on the shelf, or the real all like
Are you
like
suggesting?
has a mind Santa Claus? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you
Like, would you want a Buzz Lightyear that's Santa Claus, or would you want a toy that doesn't really do anything? You know, I just want to know.
All right,
Are
next
you
topic.
suggesting that Toy
Next-
Santa was right, Austin?
No, but like you know that scene at the end of the movie where there's like
Yes,
line-
yes.
So would you rather have like the generic one that everyone's getting, or would you rather have the one that was the actual fake Santa Claus one that had its own mind?
I mean,
That was like a Toy Story, like
it wouldn't have
jumps out of
mattered
the-
because that's not.
do you want a
Toy
side
Story.
spin-off film of a kid getting that one or something?
Yeah.
Toy Story and the Santa Claus are not canon.
I know. I think it definitely.
I
is.
mean,
They are not.
That's the
Tim
Tim
introduction.
Allen
the
could have
theme of the story.
Buzz Lightyear for the
Theme of the story:
commercials
Santa Claus 2
and
equals
for
Toy
the
Story.
voice box in the toy company.
Nailed it.
Wait, are you guys hearing this theory? This is actually genius.
Oh yeah.
No,
I'm
it isn't.
Say it
This
again.
is
Tim
terrible.
Allen, Tim
for
Allen
the people in
voiced
the
Buzz
back.
Lightyear in the voice box.
Yeah.
At the toy company, and in the TV show.
Why is that a good theory?
It is a bad theory.
That is a great.
I- Here's a great theme.
Oh wait, and you know how? Well, okay, this is a bit of a stretch, but you know how like they were making cheap toys, and like one of the main things about Buzz Lightyear in the first Toy Story is that he couldn't fly.
Okay, the real theme of the story
No,
is that
Right
Santa
there.
Claus.
Right
No,
there.
They are
toy
canon.
can't
They're
fly.
No,
literally canon.
the real theme of the story is
Same
that
movie. I think so.
the real
Same
theme of
movie.
the story is that if you want to ask for a Christmas present, don't ask for anything Santa has because it's all a bunch of random stuff. You're like, hey, and then you just gotta throw it away in your closet for later. That's the theme of the story. Like I didn't see any PS2s or Xboxes or Game Boys. It was just a bunch of wooden horses and monster truck things.
Yeah, let's be honest. When you were a kid, you used those for like a solid week, and then you never used them again. like let's be honest.
Counts. It's the thought that counts.
Yes. All
don't
right,
know,
I
man.
say we get on with
Like
the
Santa Claus is
final.
kind of overrated.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. That's the final topic.
Yeah.
Enjoyment. The enjoyment and rating. So, the enjoyment was, it was a movie. It was a movie that existed, that was there.
Was it there?
It-
And did it exist?
Yeah, it did.
All right.
It was okay. I feel like the North Pole scenes just brought it down for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like
so-
they needed to incorporate
What's
Some
the
people-
final rating?
Are we doing that?
Hattie rated.
Oh, yeah.
No, we still gotta do enjoyment of the movie.
like not gonna lie, if they had a full on tinsel football game, this would be a 9 out of 10.
they
Well,
did. Have
they did. Yeah.
No, they didn't really have
First
a full.
one to get
No,
a
yeah.
touchdown. Full game.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So
but this
okay.
one they didn't even have like a first one to get a touchdown. Like,
Yeah, and then Tim Allen trucking little kids. Oh, that was good.
yeah.
The whole logic made absolutely no sense. Like there was one point where like the kid was standing completely still and he could just.
Yeah, and then Tim Allen just dives behind him to get.
That was amazing.
All right.
It's like some Madden right there. That's how it goes.
So I feel like everyone thought this movie was okay. Maybe
I
worse.
liked it. I thought it was good.
You also aren't very good at knowing what movies are good or not. So
Yeah, you said that Shrek 3 is a bad movie.
It
And
is.
Shrek
It
4
is!
is a good movie.
I mean, you guys are both Haywoods, so
Shrek 3 is a bad
Shrek 3
movie.
is so
Shrek 4 is a bad movie.
Shrek 4 is
better
an
than
okay
Shrek
movie.
3. Can
Oh,
we
just
talk
tell me
about?
this one
Can we
thing.
talk about
Who
Santa
is the
Claus?
villain? Who is the villain in Shrek 4?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Who is it in Shrek 3?
Prince Charming.
Rapunzel.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah, exactly, Patty. Exactly.
We don't talk about twist villains. Twist villains are always bad in any movie. That's why we just don't bring up them.
They used to be cool.
No.
Like
Christian
No.
twisted that for his own gain. You got to say the real villain, not what is
Not
the
a
real
twist
villain?
villain.
The real villain, not the
The real
stupid.
villain's the
Prince
sidekick
Charming.
from the first, from the
The
second.
real villain.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Just
Prince
say the name.
Charming.
Can
Say the
we
name.
talk
Prince
about
Charming.
Santa Claus
Prince
too?
Charming,
Can we talk
greater
about Santa
than
Claus too?
Prince
Rumpelstiltskin.
Charming is so
Enough
good.
said.
All right, you know what? It's fine.
Rumpelstiltskin
You want to
is
go off
very
topic?
annoying.
Go off
Rumpelstiltskin.
topic.
Prince Charming.
They're
Rumpelstiltskin.
recasting Buzz Lightyear as Chris Evans instead of Tim Allen.
I'm okay
What
with
are
that.
you talking?
It's outrageous.
Let's just okay, Patty.
It's
Give
not even
your
that
Christian,
bad.
I've said this. I agree with you. Yeah, it's
Patty,
It's not even
Patty.
that bad.
Patty.
thought-
What do you rate Santa Claus 2?
All right, so I rated Santa Claus 1
Patty
an
rated Santa Claus 1 a 7.
8 out of 10. I rated
yeah,
it an
you're
8
right.
out of
Shut
10.
up.
I
This
rated it 6, I think.
this one I am rating a solid 4 out of 10.
That's not even. That's like below okay.
Yeah, it's below average. It's
What the?
it just I can't convince myself that this was
There's
a
one
good
specific
movie.
moment that makes me think it's what I think it is.
You just
Oh.
Alright,
I just
let's go
don't the out of North Pole scenes were good. The issue is that there weren't tons of those. And any scene with Charlie in them brought the scenes down by a ton.
Can we
So
talk about the top
All
tier
right,
spray paint art though?
I'll go next.
The spray paint art though. Come on.
I liked it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Christian.
Anti-Christmas.
This was just a bad movie.
Oh God. Christian, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I want to go next.
All right,
Alright.
let's go next.
I'm gonna give it. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me.
Well, what'd you get the first
yeah,
one?
I gave the first one 7 out of 10, and I'm gonna give this one a solid 8 out of 10. Great movie.
You said it's better than the first one?
Yes.
I applaud it,
I'm
Patty.
like
I
Patty is
applaud
not
it.
coming back. All right. Who wants to go next?
Me.
Well, did you
Actually,
have to
I'll go
give
last.
some sort of reason?
Oh yeah, please give us a recap.
I thought it was a very enjoyable movie. I think it had parts that are way funnier than the first one. And
True.
I just had a way more fun time with it. I truly did.
Okay, is Patty coming back?
Patty,
Just go, Jackson. Just go.
He came back.
Oh. Hey, how's it going? I'll go now. I rated Santa Claus 1 a 7 out of 10. And I'm going to rate the Santa Claus 2 also a 7 out of 10. Because I think this movie had some of the worst scenes I've ever seen. This had the lowest of lows, but it had the highest of highs. I really like some of the scenes in this movie. I thought it had better characters, and I thought it was a bit funnier. But some of the scenes were absolutely atrocious, and CGI didn't get any better. So yeah,
I
I
think it
also
got
get
better.
this
I
a
think it
7
got a
out of
little
10.
better.
It did not get
No,
better.
A little better.
No,
It did not get
They didn't
better.
have the stupid flying off the roof scenes as bad as last time.
Because
They
You see-
didn't have any flying off the roof scenes.
The
Yeah, but,
town in
like,
general, like the long shot of it, and then you see the things. Oh god, no, that was not.
No, but
like, some of-
the fat comet though.
some
Fat
of the
comet though. That's
Yeah.
CGI.
I'm gonna leave the Zoom again.
like some of the when they're on like the sled, some of it looks good, but then some of it looks bad. Like you could tell which
Wait, was that comet all CGI? Was it not practical
Yeah,
effects?
that's definitely CGI.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
That is how comet talk.
All right, Austin. All right, Austin. What's your rating?
All right. So I rated the first one a 6 out of 10. This one, it had a lot of worse scenes, but it had some better scenes, and it was more like, I don't know. The first one like was good, but it was like it didn't have some like crazy
Action.
scenes that kept you engaged. You know? Like this one, it had bad scenes, but it kept you engaged because it had bad scenes. And then the good scenes were good scenes, you know? So I rated the first one a 6 out of 10. This one I'm also going to rate a 6 out of 10. Slightly above average. But I mean, you'll have to wait till the third
are
video
you
to see
guys
which one I like
comparing
better.
it to the first movie?
You have
The
to
first
wait.
movie was
You have to
out
wait.
of this. Ah!
Patty, I might have thought the first one was better. I might have thought this one was better. You have to wait for the next
It
video.
was better. There's no debate.
But I do want to show one very, 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 very good scene.
Oh no! Oh, you turned your camera off.
It's stupid 10% better. It
I
wasn't-
don't
10%.
know if I can listen to your points again.
What is this?
What is this?
Who he's gonna tell him?
Tell him right now. I'm so happy right now. Why? Tell him. Because I'm the head elf. I don't give bad news. It's one of the perks of my seniority. It seems our number 2 elf, the keeper of the book, overlooked the single most important.
It
There we
like
go. There we go.
Most important detail in the history of Christmas.
I
Exactly.
will play that again.
That's totally not my meme. Totally not.
Definitely.
Do it again.
Most important detail in the history of Christmas.
Okay. I think that's it, right?
Well, wait. Let me see if there's any other movies.
Christian.
Oh,
Christian, end the video now.
Show this one.
All right,
Christian,
guys.
end the
See
video.
you next week for Santa
No,
Claus
no, no,
3.